I'm Mike Walker,
I'm David Patrick.
and we are Dads on Books. Bum, bum, bum.
Dads on books, 2 minutes later. But we are dads
Dads on Books.
Books. Hi, Mike.
Book. Hi, David. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am just peach-erific.
That's outstanding. Wait, that was last time, Peach.
All right, the peaches and the pears and
And the
a pair
plums.
of plums.
We're moving on.
And moving up in the world.
Yes,
With
moving up to things like stink and slime mold.
Which is so funny to me
Mhm.
because we've done so many things that have been stinky.
That's right.
Chris Grabenstein, he's stinky. I don't know about his wife, JJ, but she puts up with him. So
What's up with that?
who knows?
Yeah.
Well, here we are on another stink day.
Yes,
It's
and it's all
Tuesday, stink day.
and it's Earth Day. Did you know that?
I think I did.
Yes.
Is it the 20th? No, it's 21st.
Well, okay.
Is it the Tuesday of... I never know what day Earth Day is because some years it feels like it's on the 20th.
Mhm.
The first time I ever heard of it, it was on the 23rd.
The 22nd
I
always
don't know.
pops in my mind.
Huh.
But the reason
And
why I'm
today's the
saying
21st.
right, but all I know is this.
Yes.
Sarah and Lucy, our younger two girls who go to Holy Trinity Catholic School, today is Earth Day dressed. Oh, I just realized something.
What?
So today is Earth Day dress down day. They wear uniforms. So today they get to wear jeans and blue or green t-shirts and sweatshirts. So I have a really cool t-shirt that I love to wear because I'm teaching there today. So I'm like, yay,
Right.
I get to wear blue or green. So my favorite green t-shirt, Lucy is wearing. And my favorite green sweatshirt, a hoodie, it's soft. It's so comfortable. Sarah is wearing.
That's
So,
hilarious.
but had they not remembered and mentioned all that this morning, I wouldn't have remembered. But my big epiphany was, I think tomorrow, the 22nd is Earth Day, but it's also Wednesday. And at our school,
Yes.
we have Mass on Wednesday. Therefore, we have to wear a Mass uniform. So today is Earth Day Eve or Earth Day Observed at Holy Trinity Catholic School.
Well, observe that.
Yes.
Cool.
Mhm.
We
But
do
more-
things on this show like discovering things.
Yes.
Sometimes it's good.
Sometimes it is. And in our last show, I even though I've known you for decades, spanning 2 different centuries, 2 millennia, if you will, I discovered something new about you and all of the trumpeting and the band that you've been in and all
Yes.
that. So anyway, so today we are talking about a really fun book. I just gave away
We
my
are.
opinion of it. I'm sorry. Spoiler
That's
alert, I
okay.
liked it.
Uh-oh. I liked it too. And the
Yay.
title is Stink and the Attack of the Slime Mold.
Yeah, I judged this book by its cover,
Yes.
and it is super fun. There is a big slime mold. There's a storyboard comic book strip thing down
Ooh.
at the bottom.
I did
And
not see that on our copy.
yeah,
Interesting.
it's pretty cool
Cool.
because I was looking at it before you and I jumped on, and there's one of the frame. Most of the frames, like there's the stink or the slime mold, all kinds of fun stuff. But in one, our protagonist, Stink, there's a cat pulling on his tongue. And I was all, oh, cat got your
Cat
tongue.
got your tongue.
Oh, no. So that was kind of fun.
That's fun.
Well, hey, before I tell, no, I'm going to tell the audience how I found out about this book. Mike,
Go
you
ahead.
told me about it.
And I found
Mhm.
out about this book through my children. Stella read all of the Judy Moody books. Judy Moody happens to be Stink's sister,
I love it.
or Stink is Judy's brother.
Right, depending on the point of view. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So Kim read to them a lot as they were getting older, and things like the Harry Potter and the Rick Riordan books,
Mm-hmm.
and another series that's I'm blanking on right now. But
Uh-oh.
I was like, well, what I should read to them at some point, right? Because I'm cool, right? Cool?
Dude,
Maybe.
totally cool.
Totally
Totally
cool.
cool.
Okay,
And
good.
you're a dad. Mhm,
End of a dad.
mhm.
I'm a cool dad on book.
Dude.
So, I read this book on a whim with them. I had never read it, didn't know anything about it. I asked them if there was something that we could read together, and this is what they gave me. So we read it, and we had a blast.
I could imagine. I could totally
Yeah.
imagine. Yep.
So that's the Origin story.
Very good. So, I have to admit, I really, really did like it.
I'm glad that you really, really liked it.
Yes, because our last episode was our first split where one of us liked the book and the other didn't, and, my therapist and I are almost worked out. Yeah, we're almost there. But, no, I really enjoyed the book. I did judge the book by its cover. I looked at the cover and thought,
Oh,
"I'm gonna
yeah.
like this book," and I did, and it was a lot of fun. It got a little slow at parts, but I also
Hmm.
realized, yeah, I don't remember why or where, but I also remember, okay, I kinda crammed it in. I read it last night and this morning, but also I did have to think in my head, this book is either being read by a kid or, as you said, read to a kid, because it's really an early chapter book. And
Absolutely.
yeah, so if the kids are younger and you're reading it to them, I could just hear how much fun that was for you. But I really did enjoy reading it. I enjoyed the illustrations because it's a good, for those of you watching, for those of you listening, check out our YouTube channel so you can watch. But there are plenty
Yeah.
of pages where there's lots of text, but there's fun illustrations. And
There you go.
yeah, lots of fun illustrations, and there's also what I love about when books are illustrated mindfully, thoughtfully, is there are certain things that they can do as a trope, and one of them is at the end of every chapter, there is a comic, a full page comic that's either a summary of something that happened in the chapter or something about it, and I loved those. Those were so fun and funny.
I agree. However, I could not find our physical book. I found
Oh.
at least three other stink books randomly all over the house.
Yes.
One couple downstairs in the basement,
Mhm,
couple or one in Ruby's room,
mhm.
and I was trying to find this one, and of course I couldn't find it.
Of course
So
not.
I'm very disappointed
We
because I
don't
was like,
judge.
oh. But what I so I read it on Libby 2 nights ago,
Okay.
and it was funny because it took me all of, as it tells me in the app, it took me 45 minutes to read.
Wow.
But it has a weird thing where that
Yeah.
there.
That's not in my
It's
book.
no. And then at some point I realized turns into that.
That's in my book. That was a negative,
Yeah.
and now it's the positive.
So if you're reading on Libby and your pictures come out strangely, then just go and hold it down for a second. And there it goes.
Oh, cool.
So we've learned something new.
Well, that's great because what I love about technology is, yes, there's the book, and you know me, I love me a book that you can hold and read. But when it's on a
Absolutely.
different technology, and there's nothing wrong with that, and they take advantage of it and add cool things.
Yeah,
I love it.
me too.
I love it.
I'm moving that down because I noticed I was blinking. My chest was blinking, kind of like ET. Oh no.
Well, I was gonna tell you about it, but I just thought you are just so in like with me right now that your heart was showing through.
Turn on your hot light. Let it shine wherever you go. Sorry.
Never, never,
Neil
ever.
Diamond, don't listen to the show and, send your lawyers after us.
Yes, and Mike, never apologize, ever apologize when you sing, ever. Just don't. Just
Okay. I
okay
wasn't apologizing for the singing. I was apologizing
for
to
the
Neil
legal.
Diamond for legal reasons.
Yes, sorry, Neil. Yeah, so I really, really enjoyed the book, and it was super fun. The story was fun, and like any good story, I could hear it. Some of the
Yes.
dialogue and just it was just really, really fun.
Yeah. I think the dialogue was written really well.
Mhm.
And I think that the story itself, it covers everything that doesn't happen in the dialogue very well. So, you put those 2 things together and you got a great book. And we don't always see that.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
completely agree. And then, what else did I like about it? I love the illustrations. There was one thing that you know me, I didn't like. There were a few times, this is a layout thing, where you open up to a page and there's an illustration that gives away what happens on that page.
Yes.
You noticed it too? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I had a feeling that you'd bring it up. It didn't bother me,
Okay.
but I've already read it, so I already knew what was happening.
Right. I was clean slate Dave. Didn't know a thing about it, but I also let it go and didn't let it ruin it for me. Still really enjoyed it. There's also there are a couple details that I loved. The captain's log slime date, la la la.
Yep.
And I was paying attention to the numbers, and yes, they do go up. So they were tracking.
Yep.
And then I noticed that they were skipping some numbers, and I thought, oh wow, there must be ones in between. And then I realized how silly I was. And sometimes when I say silly, I mean stupid.
Yeah.
But there's one, I don't know if you have page numbers on your version, but on page 38, there's
I
just
think
this
I can get to page 38.
it's
There we
cap
go.
yeah, captain's log slime date 3196.7. Is that where you are?
No, I have 3196.23.
Okay.
Raisin Bran?
No, I'm not in the Razor
Oh,
brand.
okay.
Mine's
We got
Mr.
different numbers. That's fine.
Okay, that's cool. Mr. Magoo, size of silver dollar, but there's just a random thing on the side that says, "I love hat." And I thought it was a hat. It's I, heart, and then a hat. And then I realized, no, he's talking about pancakes on this one. So it's I love pancakes, but I thought it was a hat because it was a plate with syrup and a stack of pancakes and it looked like a straw hat. Anyway, I wrote hat.
I love that. That is hilarious.
I love it because mistakes were funny, but also it's the little details like that that are just so much fun that I'm sure illustrators just love to do. And I'm
Yes.
hoping that when Megan McDonald, the author, saw Peter H. Reynolds's thing, that she also laughed and said, "Wait, what's that? Oh, I love it!" And that kind of collaboration back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not hoping. I know that they had fun doing that. So
Yeah, absolutely. And it is so much fun, all of that stuff. And I'm glad. Did you have anything else?
I do, but not. That's the end of that one. So go.
So you brought up one of the things that made this book so fun for me and the children because they were somewhere between 4 and 8. So young enough to not know a lot of older references that I might
Yes.
say. So I'm reading this, and the first one comes up, and I'm like, oh, I have, wait, there's a Captain Slug, Slimey, 3196.1. First day of slime tracking, gob of goo starting to grow. He has made contact with oatmeal. Slime 3 oats.
Bravo, bravo.
Sulu, engage.
And your kids are like, "What is this amazing character that daddy has just created?"
Exactly. And
Yeah.
they laughed and laughed. And then I was like, oh my God, I got to keep this up. I hope there aren't too many of these. There's
I
only
know.
like 30 or
I
40
was
of
gonna
them.
say your hopes were dashed on the sea of despair and parody.
We had a little bit of turbulence out in space. So,
They always would go like this.
yes.
And hopefully there's a continuity person saying, "Can you guys sway all the same way, please?"
Yeah.
Okay, take
Yeah.
2.
Scotty, I know you've been drinking too much, but
"I've not been drinking too much."
I'm getting to transporter. I don't know what that was.
Well, hey,
Anyway,
so if we were to have, Megan and Peter on the show,
yes.
we would have to ask them who came up with the idea of the Stardate things. Was it Megan or Peter? Because there are a few tie-ins, because I think somewhere in the book, in the writing, it refers to dad's favorite Star Trek episode, so they kind of
That's
call attention to why that's
actually
in there.
directly above what I just read. Stink grabbed his notebook. He wrote stuff down just like Captain Kirk in Star Trek.
I'm trying to find where that
Spock,
is.
Spock, I'm not sure what page you have, but Scotty will get us there. On my page is very towards the beginning.
Okay. I just came across this in my book, and I so want to tap it and turn it into a negative, and guess what?
You
It's not
can't.
it's not working.
Sometimes reading it on your phone is better
Yes.
because everything's inside out. Oh,
Yeah,
which
there's
reminds
just
me that we watched the girl from Inside Out 2 read a script a few weeks back, which I thought was very funny.
Oh, that's
And
right, we
she was
did.
very funny. Yeah, she was very funny. So I can't
She
remember her
was.
name off the top of my head.
Nope. But it was podcast related because you and I were in Austin.
Yeah, it was a podcast that they actually read people's scripts
Mhm.
that haven't been picked up for being an actual show.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. She was
So it's pretty
hilarious.
cool. Yeah.
She had this thing where she was possibly drowning, and she actually did what you're doing right now. She put, "Mike, no, no, Mike!" Hey, for you folks just listening, Mike was doing something funny. He actually was not drowning.
Glycogram.
Okay, I come back, come back,
Oh,
come
I'm back.
back. So, hey, I was, trying to look for that first star date thing in my book, and I couldn't find it, but I came across something that reminded me of something I wanted to say.
Okay.
As they were watching The Glob and Son of Glob, the drive-in movie theater at the beginning, I loved that entire thing because I was trying to
Yes.
figure out, is this in the 1960s? Is it not? And then I even think they used the word old-timey. They were at an old-timey drive-in theater,
Yeah.
and I just loved that beginning of it, and also what I was gonna say, the first note I wrote on my page 3, they started in the middle. So in improv, and I do improv, we were talking at my class just a few days ago about how a great scene, you start in the middle. You don't start with, "Hey, I am so and so, and this is so and so, and this is such and such place." It starts out with them watching this drive-in movie theater thing, and it was just so fun to
Yeah.
experience that. So that was really cool too. But it also made me realize
Hey,
I have a question for you.
go ahead.
Okay, so you mentioned that you found all of the other books in your house except for this one, and so this is clearly part of a series, you're very familiar with it. Why is he called Stink?
I have not read book 1. And
Oh, man.
actually, I feel like at some point I did know the reason because I went back and looked, but I can't remember.
You
I
don't
think it
remember?
has something to do with his stinky shoes.
Which is referred to in this book. Yep, his
Yes.
stinky boy feet. Yep.
Yes, stinky boy feet. How he got the moniker, I do not know. Look at my big word.
Hey, if I were from New
I hope
England
I used it right.
well, hey, if I were from New England and if I were a Kennedy, I would have married Moniker. And we would have had vodka and tonics as we salute that we're going to free Cuba. Dude, you set me up. I had to go there.
Oh, dude, that was sweet.
And you
Thank
don't
you.
seem to mind that we went there.
Oh,
Okay.
no. No, no. I love
Mm.
when we get off track.
Choo
Um,
choo. Choo.
choo choo. But we are here to talk about this book
Yes.
that is almost as awesome as some of the funny things we say and do.
Yes. Some of them are
Almost.
awesomer, but no, I really did love it. Are there any more details that I wanted to talk about? I actually hit most of the things I wanted to talk about. Oh, actually, you know what? Since you also mentioned, what is his sister's name? Kate, Katie, JJ, Dan. It's got to be Dan, right? It's Dan.
Judy.
Judy. I really,
Judan.
I
Judan.
having not read any of the other series and any of the Judy books, I really liked their relationship.
Yes. It was a great brother sister relationship.
They don't hate each other, but it's also some of the realistic tensions. But
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that, yes, he wakes her up and it's annoying, but again, back to the spread, black and white, white and black. He's
Right.
holding her hand and he depends on her and he likes her and she,
Yeah.
it was
And she
really,
likes
really
him.
Yes, I loved it.
And little brothers can be so annoying.
I would say that I know that, except as you know, my little brother is many things, but he is not and has never been and never shall be annoying. So, I don't know.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
He is pretty cool. And he has a great moniker. Just like you have a great moniker, so does he.
I sure do. But
Anyway,
yeah, so anyway, so thank you for introducing me to this book. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. We've never heard of it. I showed it to all my girls. "You ever heard of this?" Put it up. "Nope, nope, nope." "That's okay.
nope. Nope,
Nope,
nope, nope.
that's okay.
That's 3 of them. Nope, nope, nope.
Nope,
What
nope,
about the
nope,
4th?
nope."
Nope. The
None
moniker
of my
didn't hear
girls.
about it either.
Moniker did not know about this book,
Wow.
which
Wow.
would make sense because it was published years and years after. Without revealing her age, she
Yeah,
was
it
the prime target.
was this the 2000s?
I think so. Oh, wow. No, this was yeah, this was the teens.
It was the teens,
This
but
book
this
is
is
the
like book 10 or something.
oh, yeah, 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 yeah. You're right. Mhm.
I think that um, because it came out of, uh, the Judy Moody series,
Okay.
I th I think, and I may be completely making this up, but I think the Judy Moody series had been out for a little while, and then the Stink series started.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
and that would be a great question. If anybody actually knows the answer to that, can you write to us and let us know? You can put it down in the place down there, whatever those things are called, comment section, or you could email us at dadsonbooks@gmail.com.
Do that because 'cause it'd be fun. We'd love to hear from you and hear
Yeah.
your thoughts of these books and your knowledge of these books and all
Yeah.
the things.
And how much did it stink for you?
Yes, and how slimy was it for you? Hey,
Mm,
speaking of slime,
yes.
did
Yes.
you do any research on the science? I mean, I know that the slime is not gonna, take over the world, but do these slime experiments, do they this mold, do they grow a little bit and that kind of thing?
Actually, I did not have time because we
Mm,
picked this a few short days ago, and I've been rather busy with all of the things that I do, and I did not get to look into that.
okay.
Actually, I've been wanting to say we should do something with a science experimenty book,
Oh, that's
like
a great
something that
idea.
has experiments that you and I can like actually do, and then we could take the camera and have our hands doing things. Ooh, look! I picked up a piece of paper. Actually, it's a notepad.
Uh-oh. And
Uh,
look, I have a note, I have a bookmark, and there's a book! Oh
Cat.
my gosh, and a pen and things. Mhm.
Oh no, a pen.
Oh, no. That would be a lot of fun. I love science stuff. That'd be really cool.
Yeah,
Well, there you go. Anything else about the book?
I didn't have anything else about the book other than I loved it.
Yep.
You loved it. Everyone should love it.
Yes, absolutely. There's no doubt. Definitely recommend it, and please read it to your kids. Please read it out loud as an adult and have fun because it's a really fun book.
And I was thinking about that recently, how much fun we're having reading books for kids. And maybe that's because we're kids at heart or we're just immature. But but I really do love reading these books. Especially, the early these chapter books. I
Mhm.
really like because I can sit down and read a whole book in 45 minutes.
I love that, you're right. I actually think about the fact that, adult books are like 5,000,000 pages, and it's like, dude, I just read a book in just a few hours, and it was a lot of fun, and adults should read kids' books more often because the good ones really are good.
Yeah. And it gives you a sense of what your kids are reading or should be reading,
Mhm.
and they're fun.
Well, and also this is
Fun,
a
fun, fun.
yeah, this is a chapter book for ages 6 to 9, which I on the back of mine, it says that. As you said, you read them to your girls and they were slightly younger, but this is an era of books that your kids can be reading and you don't necessarily know that they're reading because 'cause they're reading it on
Yeah.
their own.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think I knew that Stella was reading the Judy Moody books
Mhm.
until probably I paid for, like, the 5th or sixth one in the series.
I am familiar with that concept.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Scholastic Books.
Love scholastic books. Absolutely.
Those crazy book fairs taking me to the poorhouse.
But daddy, it's only ends just yeah, buy it. Okay, buy it. You're buying books. Yay. It's a racket, I
Yeah.
tell you. A racket, see?
I can, how many books do I have to buy? Jeez. There's only like 15 here for the two of you.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was actually for the three of us. So
Oh,
now
I
I
love it.
feel like I got my value.
Absolutely. And now you're sharing them with me, so I got your value.
Valuable we are.
Indeed. Indeed.
Well,
Okay. When you say things like well, or I say things like okay, it might mean that it is time to wrap it up with
to
our dad jokes.
dad jokes.
Yay, dad jokes! So because today is Earth, I mean, I looked in one of my mini dad joke books, and
Yes.
I they didn't have chapters like dad jokes about slime or dad jokes about mold, so I couldn't find any that relevant. But since we decided that this is Earth Day or Earth Day adjacent, I found some good
Mm.
Earth Day ones.
Well, hit me up. Or
Okay.
whatever the kids are saying in the 70s
Oh, I don't know what they say these days, but
or in the 70s.
I will say this one. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The only thing that flat earthers fear is sphere itself. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That I really like.
I'm glad. I thought you would.
It's absolutely hilarious.
Excellent. You got
Now,
one?
I do have one because I just went to the internet literally right now
Oh, wow.
and looked up stinky jokes. And this was the first one that came up. Or, well, the whatever. Okay, ready?
Ready.
What do you get if you cross a shark with a skunk?
A shark with a skunk. Shunk. Shark. I have no idea. Tell me.
As far away as possible.
Like many dad jokes, that was quite punny of you. That was punnylicious.
Oh,
I love it. Okay, I've got another one.
okay.
And is it okay if I stay with the Earth Day thing?
Absolutely. I'm going to get to a sort of Earth Day one after you.
Okay, here you go. In
Go ahead.
which state does the Ohio River run?
None, because it's a river. It doesn't have lakes.
I like that one. However,
It's not as funny as yours.
well, let's see. In the liquid state.
That is awesome. I
love
love
it.
that. That's great. And it goes back to our science of stinky mold. I mean,
Because
mold and his stink. I mean,
Bec-
stink and his mold.
because it matters.
It matters.
Matters.
Yes.
Okay.
And oh my God, I just got that.
Thank you.
I was so worried about reading my joke and not putting my elbows on the table so that I shake the camera and like we're turbulent space people again.
Aren't you proud of me that I
Okay.
haven't done that? Oh, sorry.
So this is it. This is my last joke of the day. And you have to say like dirt. Okay.
I have to say like dirt?
Yes.
Okay.
That's your response when I
Got it.
ask my question.
Okay.
My dog rolled around in the mud all day. How does he smell?
Like dirt.
Nope. With his nose.
I fell for it.
Indeed you did.
And diddle-doo, that was fantastic. Hey, speaking of fantastic, I don't know about you, I had a fantastic time.
I did too. This was a fun book, and it was a fun book to talk about.
Mhm.
Talk about these books with people because it's fun.
It is fun. And if you had fun, if you liked what we did, tell people, share it, send links, message, post, share. I said share, all the other verbs that you do when you tell people that you discovered something awesome like us.
And all of the other old singers from the 70s.
Absolutely. Mhm.
Did you get that one?
I didn't. I'm sorry.
Share.
Oh my
And I
God.
didn't have to say something ridiculous that Alan wrote.
Right. For once.
She's so old, she calls everybody Sonny.
I like it. And
That was
now,
a funny joke.
I was gonna say that
Yes.
Cher is doing her 8th farewell tour.
Yeah, almost as many as the Eagles, I think.
That's right.
Anyway, that's all we have for today.
It
So,
is.
yeah, hit us up, look for us on TikTok. I have a kid that has been, putting some videos up about us,
Excellent.
and they are very funny.
Love it.
And I don't say that just because it's us, but I say it because she actually, I think, cut them very well.
Oh,
So
cool. I love it.
yeah, I'll even share that with you, David.
Be awesome.
Peace out.
Peace out, y'all. Thank you. Stay in school.
Word. All right.
Word up. Mhm.
Um